Our final transformation video is on reflections. Reflections can be described as a flip or a flop. Flip, 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 flop. I should love to wear flip-flops. Don't we wish we could right now? It's a little chilly. But it's a flip or a flop, okay? Another thing we need is a line of reflection, okay? Your line of reflection could be either the x-axis, the y-axis, the origin, or a y equals x line. You might be thinking to yourself, what is a y equals x line? Well, if y equals x, that means if I move over 1, I have to move up 1 because x and y are the same. If I move over 3, I have to move up 3 because x and y are the same. And so it would be a line that would go straight through the origin, similar to this. Okay? That would be your x equals y line. We won't do a lot with that, but I just wanted you to be exposed to that. Okay. Again, these will be isometrical. There will be isometry because the figure and the image are congruent. Okay? We're going to look at triangle ABC, and it's going to be reflected across the y-axis. Okay? Here's the ordered pair for A. Here's the ordered pair for B. Here's the ordered pair for C. Pause the video and graph those coordinates on this grid below. Well, it is being a little pistol, so I'm not going to be able to finish graphing on this. So you have triangle ABC. If we were to reflect this triangle over the y-axis, here's the y, now you're going to work, y-axis, see if I can get to see it work. Okay, I need to figure out the distance A is from the y-axis. I'm going to take this point and I'm going to flip it over the mirror or the y-axis and flop it a same distance across. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to go up to the y-axis and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to become A prime. And I will do the same thing for B. I will flop it over. And C, I will flop it over. Okay, so B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I go to the y-axis, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that becomes B prime. I could make this a triangle here. And then C, I'm 1, 2 over, so I go 1, 2, and this becomes C prime. And so there is my rectangle. Okay? Now that you have those, pause the video, go up and write the coordinates for A prime, B prime, and C prime, and answer the question what you noticed and how they changed. As we move on, maybe you've been able to come up with this rule. Okay? What happens when we reflect across different axes? Well, what did you discover about when you reflected over the y-axis? The y stayed the same and the x switched to its opposite. Okay, so let's talk about what happens when we are going to reflect over the y-axis. You said we have x and y, and when we did that, the y stayed the same, so the axis we reflected over was the same, but the other one changed to its opposite. So what do you think is going to happen when we reflect over the x-axis? The x is going to stay the same, but the y is going to switch to its opposite. These are the most common reflections that we will do. What if we reflect over the origin? X, y is just going to become the opposite of everything. And if we reflect over the xy line, or y equals x line, guess what? X and y are just going to switch sides. Okay, so summarizing those, put to practice. Take quadrilateral ABCD and reflect it over the x-axis. Write the coordinates for quadrilateral ABCD and quadrilateral A prime, B prime, C prime. Okay? If you get confused, you can always go back and look at the rules here, or you can just take quadrilateral ABCD and you're reflecting over the x-axis, so the red line is your mirror. How far is A from the mirror? You're going to take it and you're going to flip it and flop it on the other side of the axis, or the reflection, also known as the mirror. When you get those done, check with me about your checklist and move on.